Hey guys, Richard Scouten from Remount Horsemanship. Thank you so much for tuning into this YouTube video. This is a YouTube video that I have on my Patreon site, which is a paid membership channel, and you can subscribe monthly or you can subscribe annually. Annually, you can save a little bit of money, but you got to pay up front. But this is just a video that I have up on my Patreon site, and I wanted to put it down here on YouTube so you guys can just get a glimpse of what we have going on over on Patreon. We have videos of the complete colt starting process. We have trailer loading videos. We have flying lead change videos, neck reining videos, videos on how to get your stop better. We have, at this point, we probably have close to 50 videos up on our Patreon site. So after you get done watching this video, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. And then also go over onto Patreon and see if that's going to be a fit for you. I think it will. I'm putting a lot of time and effort into the videos going over there onto the Patreon and not so much onto YouTube. So the majority of my attention is getting put over on Patreon. So go over there and check it out and subscribe. I think you'll like it, and request any videos that you want to see about any problems you're having with your horse. And then as soon as I can, I'll get those videos up over there on Patreon so that you can watch them. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Hey guys, so I'm out here working with Duke, who's my 4-year-old, on some flying lead changes. We were working the flag a little bit, that's why he's a little bit sweaty. But I figured I'd come out here and work on some flying lead changes, and I figured, heck, might as well video it and give you guys some pointers and some tips, and maybe just kind of show you what I'm working on and how I work with whatever the horse presents. So how I kind of handle situations. He's getting really good at flying lead changes. I have to admit that I've been drilling flying lead changes in the past with him. So he does have a few bad habits. One is dropping his shoulders, especially from the left lead to the right lead. He will drop his shoulders sometimes. And when he does that, you'll probably see me get after him pretty hard. And what I mean by that is if I'm in the left lead and I ask for that right lead flying lead change and he drops that shoulder into the right lead, what I'll do is I'll grab that left rein and I'll double him around. And I'll double him around pretty hard to kind of correct him and say, hey, we're not going left, we're not going right, we're going left. Stand up, get your body straight, and let's do a proper balanced flying lead change. Another thing you'll see me doing, hopefully the video will catch it, is I'm really big on opening a leg. He knew I opened that leg. So when I want the left lead, I'll open up that leg and say, hey, fall into that hole. I'll open up my right leg and I'll say, fall into that hole. Another thing that I'm really big on when I'm teaching flying lead changes is swinging the shoulders of my horse. So what I'll do is I'll come down here and I'll trot. It's an awfully windy day out here in North Carolina. But I'll come down here and I'll trot, and then I'll trot a straight line. And I'll swing his shoulders to the right, open up my left leg, and there's my canter depart. And then I'll come over here, I'll trot down here, I'll trot a straight line down across the arena, I'll swing his shoulders towards the camera to the left, take my right leg off, and there's my right lead depart. I'll break gait right here. I'll swing those shoulders to the right, left leg off, and there's my left lead depart. Now, he's kind of breaking gait on me because I'm trying to talk and work at the same time. So when he breaks gait like that, I'm just going to pop him right back into that canter, and I'm going to start to ride with a little bit more effective seat. So even though I'm kind of talking and training and teaching at the same time, I still have to be aware of these things. So I'm going to swing the shoulders to the left, right leg off, left leg's on a little bit. Give me that right lead. Come down here, ride a straight line. I'll swing the shoulders to my right, left leg off, asking for that left lead. Canter a straight line, come down to a trot, swing the shoulders to my left, asking for the right lead. come down to a trot, swing the shoulders, and I'm swinging the shoulders literally by swinging my shoulders, swinging his shoulders. If I swing his shoulders to the right and the hips want to go to the right, then I can slide my right leg back and block those hips. Swing the shoulders to the right, right leg's on a little bit, left leg's off. Give me that left lead canter. Thank you. Come down here, straight line, trot, shoulders to the left, right leg off. Give me that right lead. Thank you. So I'll do that several times just to make sure that my horse kind of knows that when a leg comes off, that's the cantery part that I'm looking for. And then what I can start doing is I can just start cantering, and I'll just kind of canter the circle here. I'll ask him to get soft in my hands at the canter, swing those shoulders, left leg off. There's my lead change. Keep that canter up. Straight line, swing shoulders left. Now he's kind of hopping in the back end, and that's totally fine that he's doing that right now. Left leg off. Ooh. He's hopping in the back end, and that's totally fine right now. That's just him finding his balance. If I were to be yanking and janking and saying, hey, you stay up in the frame too fast, too soon, then I can build a lot of emotional problems with my horse. I can get him kind of jazzed up. The less I draw attention to those things by being firm, then the more those things will just kind of melt away. I'm going to pick up the left lead. As I come across this straight line, I might pick up on my inside rein and then finally change. The reason I picked up that inside rein was to help keep his nose in the direction of travel. Another way that I really like to practice flying lead changes is I'm just cantering and I'm changing directions. He's thinking flying lead change, so I might just keep him going in the same direction that I was going to begin with and not do a flying lead change, because I don't want him to start making assumptions. There's an assumption, keep going to the right, buddy. When he feels connected with me and he's not thinking lead change, then I might ask him for one. There I got after him because he was anticipating that lead change. I said, we're cantering left. We're not going to the right. We're cantering left. Get off my right leg. I might ride a few left lead circles until he kind of settles a little bit. He's blowing out, he's starting to settle into that left lead, so I might go a few more times just to make sure he's not thinking right lead. There he didn't think it at all. So when he's not anticipating it, then I might ask him for that lead change. But I'm not going to ask them if they're anticipating it. I'm just going to kind of stick to the gait that I'm working on, sticking to the direction that I'm working on. And then when he quits anticipating that lead change, then I'm saying, hey, there's my lead change. I'll also, you see me start doing flying lead changes at different areas of the arena. I don't do them at the same spot. If you do them at the same spot, that's how I kind of causing him to start dropping his shoulders pretty bad was I was doing them in the same spot. So every time he got to that spot, he's like, oh, flying lead change. Got to that same spot, oh, flying lead change. And it just became a bear. And I knew better than to do that, but I did it anyways. So once they get confirmed, or once they start getting good at the flying lead change, then I'll start doing flying lead changes everywhere in the arena. And that way they're not anticipating that one spot and they're gonna get the flying lead change. But on the flying lead changes, I'm real big on moving the shoulders and opening the door to allow the horse somewhere to go, as opposed to jabbing the hips and cranking the hips over. I do a lot of shoulder swinging because you need the shoulders to swing out to the left for the right lead, and you need the shoulders to swing out to the right for the left lead. So that's just a little bit on what I've been working on with him. If you guys have any questions at all, please put them in the comments. If you want more videos, I can make more videos for you. Just let me know and I'll get it done. Thanks, guys.